This dashboard deals with S&P event data. It is coming out of the GenView Manager from a C20 system, and it can show call logs, gateway events, and GenWare events. So we want to go ahead and drill down. We see this is about a day's worth of data. We do see some critical major events occurring up here in the top left. Then we can also see the events by the event type, the name of the events, the elements where the events occurred from, and then the top 20 events that occurred within that period. Prior to us doing any drill downs, we want to pause the data. So it's in live mode. Then let's investigate this critical event. It happened at 4 a.m. on the 27th. So we want to go ahead and change our time bar to get to 4 a.m. Narrow down the other scale. So we're looking at roughly an hour's worth of data. Okay, but now we just see single bars. What you can do then is look at the granularity and drive it down to the minute data. Now you get a little bit better picture of what was going on over that time frame. We see that the critical event roughly started at 4:25 and lasted around 10 minutes, 3 minutes to 4:28. Then we see a bunch of clears evaluating out of the same time frame. We see if we kind of focus on this area, the majority of events around this gateway controller A304, which actually refers to a communication is down with the gateway. Okay. And we see that the majority of it is based upon the GenWare element itself, which would be the C20 component system. We see various other elements grouped by the event names occurring in this period. We can kind of look at that first critical period and focus in on that. And now we got into that actual event there. We see it was the GenWare event. We see now it was really based upon the A300 from the gateway controller. We see AMF, CMT also events occurring, and you can see those are related to it. In this case here, we now can assess and look at the details of the information and read through. Looking into the description, we can see that the actual unit is disabled. So we have a loss of connectivity with this actual unit at that gateway controller. And since it's based upon the GenWare element, which is the operating system where the different elements are running in the virtualized system, it's clear that this was an outage of the system that occurred affecting the GenWare elements and all the processes running on them. We can see here that the clear kind of came out around the same, a huge volume of clears around this period, and we'd assess from this that clear also will be related to the same event. And we can see that the device now had been clearing out these failed units and the communications where the gateway is down, which then the event we can defer is associated with about a 10-minute failure on the C20 coming back into service. And this actually event is related to a power outage in a lab system that we've been monitoring.